These are the defendants from across Merseyside who were locked up over the past week. 2 drug dealers on a motorbike threatened a woman with a knife before leading police on a high-speed chase. Jake Fagan and Connor Mitchell smashed the rear window of their victim's car during a road rage incident before speeding away during a pursuit which saw them travel the wrong way down a motorway and reach speeds of up to 90 miles an hour. Fagan was sentenced to 4 years and 8 months after pleading guilty to assault occasioning actual bodily harm, possession of a bladed article in a public place, criminal damage, possession of cocaine with intent to supply, handling stolen goods, dangerous driving and driving without insurance. Mitchell was jailed for 3 years and 6 months after admitting possession of a bladed article in a public place and possession of cocaine with intent to supply. Police discovered a man had been committing sexual assaults over a period of nearly 20 years when he was arrested in connection with a paedophile hunter sting. Officers seized Peter Gemmitt's phone as part of their investigation into his online activities and found he had recorded dozens of videos of him abusing a sleeping man. His victim had no clue he had been targeted by such offending until he was informed by officers. He admitted 4 counts of sexual assault. Appearing via video link to HMP Liverpool, he was jailed for a further 40 months and handed an indefinite sexual harm prevention order. A drug dealer's visits to the pub helped to reveal his involvement in the supply of heroin and crack cocaine. Dylan Jennings took on the running of the Dingle line following his predecessor's arrest. The dad went on to make tens of thousands of offers to supply Class A drugs while in control of this operation before he too was rounded up by the police. Jennings admitted being concerned in the supply of heroin and crack cocaine. Appearing in the dock wearing a grey Hugo Boss tracksuit, he was jailed for 32 months. An NHS worker cooked up a ludicrous explanation when his sickening actions were exposed. Liam Locke sexually assaulted a 12-year-old girl, then claimed they had merely been play fighting. The 42-year-old was convicted of 1 count of sexual assault of a child by a jury following a trial. He shook his head in the dock as he was jailed for 2 years, with a woman in the public gallery waving to him as he was led down the cells. An armed thug has been banned from a Tesco store after his actions left women in tears. Paul Warburton brandished a knife towards members of staff who attempted to stop him from stealing a basket full of goods, including Easter eggs, from the shop. The thief ultimately fled with his stolen loot after warning them, "Move or I'll stab you." He told a judge, "Nice one," as he was sent back to prison. Warburton admitted robbery, possession of a bladed article in a public place, and breaching a community order. Appearing via video link to HMP Liverpool, wearing a white Hugo Boss t-shirt, he was jailed for 51 months. A seemingly kind stranger purported to be coming to the aid of a lone woman who had lost her sister on a night out but instead raped her. Nadal Mohammed subjected his victim to a prolonged and horrific ordeal after luring her back to his flat. This saw him batter and strangle her before sexually assaulting her as she begged for him to stop. He then washed his clothes and showered in an effort to cover his tracks before the police came knocking at his door. Mohammed admitted rape and robbery. Appearing via video link to HMP Liverpool, he was jailed for 9 years and handed an additional 5 years on licence. A dad was jailed after sniffing a sex toy in Go Outdoors and a stag do prank gone wrong. Ricky Hughes presented the toy to a member of staff inside a shoebox while apparently seeking a refund on footwear, telling her it's just banter. But the till worker was left in tears after being disturbed by what his solicitor said were Benny Hill and candid camera style actions. The wannabe prankster was meanwhile facing the prospect of remaining in prison for more than a year after the sorry episode resulted in him being convicted of a criminal offence. Hughes pleaded guilty to 1 count of using threatening, abusive or insulting behaviour causing harassment, alarm or distress. He was locked up for 12 weeks.